Hi YouTube, and welcome to everything you need to know about raising tarantulas number 16. Today we are going over what happens when you receive a package in the mail, and this is also an unboxing video for those of you who don't know. If you order your tarantulas, you will have to unbox them within a certain amount of time. Hold that off of the address for a moment. We're going to unbox this. You get a certain amount of time. Don't put the address on there to protect some of the false identities or whatever. Alright. There we go. Now in this case, when you get into tarantulas, you might be buying slings, or you might be doing a 50-50 breeder loan, which in this case it looks like Christmas time in here. Are you catching this?
Yeah.
Good packing so far. Styrofoam lined box. This is how you would want to ship your reptiles. So far, it's cool to the touch. It's cold outside. It's getting warmer down in here. Okay. Getting warmer. All this paper is cold, which is not a good sign. This is warm though. Okay. We got a warming pack in here. You're going to want a heat pack. Now on this one, we have slings in here. We are GBB. I don't know what that is. That's not what I ordered. It could be a freebie. I don't know. See what's going on in here. Are you watching how this packing is? You're
Yes.
looking way over here.
I'm getting you right now.
Alright, get this right here, because some people are going to see how this is packaged. And you want to videotape just in case. Alright, this is awesome how this is. It looks good. We're going to check if these are alive here in a moment. This is the old straw technique of shipping. This is a Brazilian red and white. Brazilian red and white. Chaco giant gold stripe, Grammostola pulchripes, and then we got a feather leg baboon, Stromatopelma calceatum, tweezers. Check these real quick just to make sure of the liveliness. Spider's alive. Showing in here. Spider's alive. One's alive. The chances are all of them are alive. We're going to rehouse them here in a second. I need some little containers. You got some little containers? Oh, was alive. Okay, he's still alive barely. You don't want to do that. Alright, that one's alive. All of them are alive. You have to be careful with them. They're baby tiny slings. In this one we have a mature male Brazilian giant salmon pink bird eater, Lacidora perihibana. This is the mature male that's going to be doing a breeder loan with my mature female over here, as you can see. And I highly recommend these species to everyone, not only because I'm fixing to breed these and they're going to have about 2,500 babies. So, yeah, y'all know where to get a Lacidora perihibana. I'm doing a 50-50 breeder loan on this, so half of those will be given away right off the top. Can you give me some containers, little ones or whatever? We're going to see if this guy's alive and well. Rehoused him, get him settled in before we do a breeding, and we'll do a breeding video. Well, if I can get this thing to stay still. It's not small, definitely, with nothing wrote on them. Here is the LP mature male. I've never seen a mature male Lacidora perihibana. I need a container to put him in too. What we got? He's alive.
Right behind you.
Huh? This?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a setup container here for him. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I need to do one of these. Got to put up in here real quick. Got some coconut substrate. Put in here and get a little bit of water. Gonna let him get settled in for a moment. And maybe a day or so. I'm guessing that he already has a sperm web. If you watch other videos, maybe you'll know about the sperm webs. Water. Make him comfortable and get him in the mood of breeding, which would be great. Overflow. I'm going to overflow it. Overflow that area right there. That's good. Alright, now he should be good. We're going to unbox and rehouse this guy. He looks good. These are notorious hair kickers, so you don't want... Can you film this for me? Because I'm not catching everything, baby. These are notorious hair kickers. I can't believe how small he is compared to her. But that's to be expected sometimes. Oh, hey, buddy. Wow, look at that. Mature male Lacidora perihybana. Alright. That is unbelievable. He could easily get eaten. No. You don't want to really handle these either. They itch you with their urticating hairs. Alright, he's got bulbous pedipalps. He looks clean and nice. Get a good view of him. We're going to let him get some water. He looks thirsty. Yep, look at him. Look. Don't want to miss that. He's had a long ride. He's thirsty. This is why it's important when you're doing a breeder's loan. You want to make sure that they have their water. He went right to the water bowl. I always recommend putting a water bowl in your spider's enclosure because they will drink out of a water bowl. They will dip their whole head in there and drink. You see that? That is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, friend, if you're watching this video. Everything is alive and well. Made it here. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that this male does not get eaten by my massive female, which I've been power feeding. So she has just molted out. When did she molt out? About, you can watch my videos, it was a few weeks ago, I believe. And then I've been feeding her, so she is full. This guy's just still drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. He be drinking, I be thinking, he be drinking. That is so sweet. I'm just letting y'all see this for a moment because it's awesome to be able to see a spider drink. His urticating hairs is not as bad as the females, obviously. Yeah, he's still going. Yep, you get you some drink, buddy. I'll let him drink. I'll offer him a food. Just in case he does get eaten, he'll be more healthier for my female because he'll have roach in him. Now we're going to rehouse these over here, and I'll just keep the things here. Alright, so now we have, I need the needle in the water. Now we have our, and the reason I'm also filming this is because when you do an unboxing, you're going to need proof within a certain set amount of time if anything is delivered dead or whatever. Which, it's not, right there, baby, right there, the needle with the water. You'll need proof to know if the needle with the water, you'll need to know if there's any, if they're dead or not. So it's good to do that. Now these are pre-set up containers for the video, but you're going to need water in each one, just a small amount. I like to take all of my tarantulas, no matter what their species, and put water on one side. You need to move all them water on one side of these containers. That way they can, are you showing people? Yeah, if you can film for me, that would be great. That way these spiders have what they need. They have a gradient. They can either decide to be moist or they can decide, this damn thing ain't working. They can decide to not be moist, depending on what they want. You want to make sure there's no mold or anything. Just set it there. Alright. Now this is the Brazilian red and white Nanduchromatus. Do not have this in my collection until now. So there you go. Can you see it? What's going on? Little Nanduchromatus on my thumbnail right there. Are you catching this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is not really a species you want to handle either when they get bigger, because they got a lot of hair. They're notorious hair kickers. And that one is set up. We'll offer it food later. I'm going to transfer the other Nanduchromatus. Make sure they're all good, and I'll set this on top of them. It's alive. Yes, a little Nanduchromatus right here. Do y'all see that? Is it in the film? So we're going to put it in here. Get in there, buddy. There we go. Little baby Nanduchromatus. And you see how it went and retreated into the thing? If they do that, they're happy. You know they're happy. They got them a little hide. They know where to get set up and everything. I'm going to set this here so I can label these appropriately. Yet another one. Now we have also adding to our collection a Chaco gold stripe, giant gold stripe. Chaco, also known as the Chaco golden knee. Don't say that. Grammostola pulchripes is the scientific name for this one. This is a species I absolutely love. I got a big heart for all Grammostola species because they're absolutely amazing. There's no other way to say it except they're absolutely amazing. And I used to have a bunch of these, and I have not had any more since an accident occurred a long time ago. Let me see. Alright, this is alive and well. We're going to get it out of here. These are very docile species, easy to handle if you like to handle a tarantula. There you go. Look at that little Chaco. Aww. Now we have 2 of these, alive and well. Hey, look at the abdomen up in there, doing a threat posture. I mean, not a threat posture, but that is their threat posture by putting the butt up in there. Did you catch that? Yep, because they will poop on you. You don't always have to be bit or haired. You can be pooped on. Here goes Chaco gold stripe number 2, but don't mash him. Let me start at this other end. I'm trying not to make too long of a video for you guys. Just bear with me for a second. Wow, this one's a little bit bigger and already getting adult colors. Yes. You're okay, buddy. Come on. Alright. That's a decent size right there. I wasn't expecting that. Absolutely amazing. Maybe this one's a male. The other one's a female. Or vice versa would be nicer. There's Chaco golden knee number 2. And that you don't want to crush them either, so you got to watch. Make sure. Alright, there's them. I'm going to set this here like this so I can label them appropriately. Now we have a little bit faster variety. We have a bigger container. Give me the bigger containers for these. We're going to get a little bit bigger container for these. These are very flighty, very bitey. From what I've heard, I don't know. I've never had them. It's a feather leg baboon, a higher venom potency. Where is it?
You want to do the orange?
No, the tall containers. Do we have any or not? Over there. There they are, right there. Bear with me, people. We're working as fast as we can. We got a lot of things going on at once. You can hold this here. I don't want to do these because, well, I don't know what their size is yet, but I need to see. They're flighty, and they can run around really fast and jump out. And if that happens, we're going to have some serious problems. So, we're going to put them in here. Give them a gradient as well. There's no water in here. Oh, dang this thing. Can you film for me for a moment? Bear with me, people. Things take time. I can't edit my videos for some reason. Got Lacidora parahybana hair all in my nose and up my arms, so that's being an issue right now as well. Another side effect of handling a Lacidora parahybana, there's no sense in handling them anyway. Here we go. That's this guy. Hopefully he won't dart. Or maybe he will. They're a very fast tarantula. They can even be considered a teleport. You see this? Stromatopelma calceatum. This is feared by a lot of hobbyists for some reason. Has a very fast flighty. Hold on. Hold on. Just film. Keep filming this spider. Watch the spider. They're very fast, people. Are you catching this?
Mm-hmm.
People can see how I'm going to try to get this. Okay, the spider's in the container. As you can see right there, you want to be careful when rehousing these because they are extremely fast. And we'll have number 2, Stromatopelma calceatum. This is a baboon species, which is awesome. As I'm, oops, wrong one. As I'm getting closer to completing baboon species collection. Okay, here's this one in here. Hopefully he's not going to run out all over. Everything's alive and well, and whoop, you're okay. Maybe he'll go right in there. Go right in there. They never do what you really want them to. See what I mean? We're going to limit his options where he has to go in that hole. Or on me. Okay, once we get them to that point, they jump too. Are you film this, baby? Alright, people, there's the spider right there. It is in its enclosure. Let me see. We got an issue here. There's something not right. Let me see. Yup, it's missing a leg. Look. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 pedipalps. Which is okay. I'm glad that happened because I'm not glad that happened, but I'm glad that y'all got to see this happen. When they lose a leg, they will regrow it the next time, and then the time after it'll be completely regenerated. That probably happened as a result from being packed into these little straws, which is extremely difficult. But it's good. Everything is good. The order's good, and we'll be doing a breeding very shortly, people. So I hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, and happiness, and all that good shit. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Do me a big favor and share this video, and make sure you watch the rest of the playlist if you want to learn something about tarantulas. Edward Tyndall, Sarah Tyndall, and so many new tarantula Tyndalls out.